Karma is a term which needs to be understood in its depth. As Ayurveda is derived from the knowledge about absolute, which are described in Vedas and Upanishads, the general method of understanding individual or the universe will be basically derived from these knowledge systems of Vedas. So according to Ayurveda, in many contexts we say that the individual is coming to this earth, to this universe, taking up a physical format according to the karma he has done in the past. So that term karma comes in many situations, and even in the diseases we call it as a synonym. Karma is also known as a synonym for the disease, because disease itself is a negative experience in this life. So negativity is coming up to be experienced by the individual because he has done a negative activity in the past. In the past, in a sense, maybe 1 year back, maybe 10 years back, maybe 100 years back, the person remains the same. When it is done in 1 year back and all, you can easily recollect what has gone wrong to create a disease. 10 years back, you can say what has happened. 100 years back, probably you will not be able to mention what has gone wrong. All activities are done by the person through the mind and through the physical plane. This is what is considered to be a living status of an individual. Every activity is initiated by the person through the mind, and mind is getting connected to the physical plane. So in this, when you ensure that you are doing activities which are not against the self, then you are initiating only positive activities in life. When the self is not recognized, its importance, its status is not realized, a lot of activities may be initiated to the mind that can go against yourself. And this, without your knowledge, these kind of negative activities are initiated by the person. Naturally, that negative impact is supposed to be experienced by the person. If it happens in this lifetime, you say the present. If it happens in the next life, probably after 100 years you are going to experience it, then you call it as the next life. So, among the negative experiences of life, disease is the most important. And any time when you create an atmosphere where the positivity is created in the mind, that means the mind is recognized, the faculty above the mind, the self is recognized or realized, we ensure that our activities are in general positive, or rather negative activities are consciously avoided. Such situations help to ensure that your physical plane is kept in a healthier position to remove all diseases. Or in spite of disease, your health can be maintained in the body if there is a positivity created in the mental plane. To create a positivity in the mind, it means that you know about your mind, how mind is functioning, how it can be reasonable, how it can be righteous in its thought process, so that knowingly or unknowingly you are not creating a damage to yourself. So when you ensure that I am doing everything in the righteous way, knowingly you are ensuring that you are not doing a damage to yourself. When this is not realized, most of the occasions unknowingly we are doing a damage to ourselves. So its impact of this negative act has to be experienced by the same person, and in that negative impact, disease is the foremost situation where everybody feels down or everybody experiences a negative effect of his life whenever there is a disease process. So even to completely eradicate the disease that are manifested, the disease that may come in your life, to prevent all forms of diseases, basically Ayurveda says that a complete spiritual knowledge is the only requirement to ensure that you use your mind and body in a sensible, righteous way to ensure that you create positive